Hey Cancers, and welcome to your August 2018 General Tarot Forecast. This is Sky here to give you guys hopefully another amazing reading for your month ahead. And August, for a lot of Cancers, as you as a Cancer are probably seeing, presents itself as a bit of a trial or a bit of a challenge to overcome. It's not really a difficult month. I don't feel that this is a hard month, that this is a traumatic month, but I do feel like a lot of things have to be squared away in this month, and I feel that a lot of things have to be diagnosed in your life, or a lot of things have to be categorized or realized. I think that for a lot of Cancers, you may have people around you finally telling you the truth about something. I sense Cancers to be shocked about something and to be trying to process a lot of things for sure. You are very much in your nature coming into August, as I feel that you are at home, you are developing a new sense of home within yourself and healing a lot. And it feels like August was a necessary trial, or that there were a lot of lessons that, with the decisions that you've made to become so wholesome, had to be acknowledged and had to come through. So there's a frustration that I feel that Cancer went through towards the end of July. For a lot of you, it might have happened right after your birthday, where you had a realization of who was around you, what was around you, and what you're doing, and you saw all of the holes in that, or you saw all of the misjudgments that have taken place. And I feel that that created a frustration for a lot of Cancers. So you're coming out of July and you're trying to figure out in August how you can optimize your experience, how you can experience life in a more wholesome way and not be so shocked, not be so taken aback by what's going on. Because I do feel like things might have fallen through for some Cancers. I feel like you might have learned about difficult things from loved ones. You might have had even like betrayals to happen. I'm not sensing like groundbreaking, earth shattering betrayals, but like small things, like small commitments falling through and people not holding you in the way you deserve to be held. And the beauty of August, I feel, Cancer, is that you learn how to hold yourself in a way that you never have before. Your posturing, your self dialogues, your self enabling tendencies, your routines. I feel like all of these things start to develop in a way where you can hold yourself and where you can be more solid in reaction to people falling through. Because it does feel like things have fallen through. And I think I'm not so worried about it like going through the month, but whatever fell through in July, whatever fell flat, whatever didn't treat you the way that you needed it to, creates a reward for you, I want to say, in August as you learn how to give it to yourself. And I think that a lot of the frustration that you might be feeling comes from seeing others being able to rely on people outside of themselves and being held by people outside of themselves, and then you coming very close to that, but realizing here and now that it's something that you're going to have to give yourself first. I think coming straight into August, Cancers, it's really important to not focus so much on where things went wrong, to not focus on what you don't have, to not focus on the spilled cups. Like I am feeling like very Five of Cups energy, even though that's not in the reading. But I am sensing that you are really examining where things went wrong. And then there's also some Cancers out there who might be really turning a blind eye to that type of thing as well. I do think that most Cancers have had to make a decision and have had to choose to see things for what they are, and then continue on with their lives. So you've got to have a moment where you see the spilled cups, and then also right after that you have to like catalyze yourself, you know, away from them. So you've got to see the cups and that are spilled, and then you've got to move away from them. And I feel like August is your growth that happens as a result of this. On the plus side, Cancers, I do feel like August is an incredible month to build something for yourself. You're very supported in the creative process, and you're very supported in putting things together, alchemical things. Like it feels like you are very alchemically gifted, so you can mix two things together and create something new very easily, and you have a lot of luck doing this. So definitely tap into your creative process. Definitely tap into how that creative process can be healing for you as you come out of potentially a difficult breakup month for some, potentially a month of trust being emphasized in the sense that you feel like you don't know who to trust in your life. I feel like combating that with creative force relating to what you feel is destiny for you, or releasing the past in relation to this. All those types of things are coming up for Cancer for sure. And it's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of everything this month for sure. You have every type of card in your reading. You have major arcana, minor arcana, court cards, and then in the minor arcana you have like an ace and like all the way up to nines. You've got aces, you've got fours, you've got 5, 8s, and 9s. So you've got a little bit of everything. Beginnings of stories, endings of stories, major universal energy, more minor aspects of life. It's all coming together, and I understand that you might be feeling drained. You might be feeling a little bit worried or overstimulated, overexerted in relationship to all of these things suddenly coming up. But it's truly a blessing in the sense that problems from each sector of your life, so health, well-being, career, romance, family, all of these things I feel can make progress and can present to you the problem areas so that you can tie them up in the way that you need to, and so that you can find a sense of stability within yourself relating to each section of your life. So anyway, Cancers, I'm going to go ahead and get into the week to week, and then we'll see what else is coming forward. In the first week of August, Cancers, you have Three of Pentacles rooted down by King of Wands. I feel like this is a really good week for you, actually. There's a lot of encouragement there. There's a lot of courage. There's a lot of motivation to transcend things which have gone awry. You are starting to build something there. You are starting to put a process together, developing some type of routine in a very creative way. I really like the mixture of Three of Pentacles and King of Wands energy. So this is a really good opportunity in the first week to do something you've needed to do, to enjoy the process of changing, and to find happiness even in detachment from others, because it can be difficult for Cancer to detach. You're a very loyal sign, and you tend to hang on to what you find and what you get. And meeting yourself with balance when things aren't what you expect, when people don't stay in the way that you expected them to, and seeing what doors open as other people turn their backs or as other doors close is a great way to start your cycle of motivation here and now. But yeah, the first week is beautiful. Try to not get over committed to things in the future. I feel like you can really take on whatever you want in the first week, but you could have people wanting you to commit like next month, the month after that. Your schedule could really fill up, so make sure you're not overbooking yourself. I could see that for sure. There is a spontaneity relating to jobs, relating to career, relating to everything you're getting done. So I could really see you taking on a lot, making a lot of money, even being paid in advance in that week, and sort of going through the rest of the year feeling like, oh my gosh, I really set myself up for way too much back in August. So balance your output, balance what you set yourself up for, but overall enjoy the extra energy, because I do feel like there's a lot of energy there. There's a lot of ability to endure and be able to do what you set out to do there. So week number 2, Nine of Cups reversed, rooted down by Ace of Swords reversed. You are pushing for ideas. You're looking for a new formula. You're looking for a new aesthetic, something new in your life. I am sensing that the visual aesthetic changes a lot. So some of you might change how you project yourself to the world, the image that you have, the title that you have to other people, like what other people know you as. Do they know you as the psychic? Do they know you as the mother? Do they know you as the really loyal person? You are shifting up that vibration or shifting up that aesthetic, I feel, quite a bit, and you're looking for what to replace it with for sure. You might also be feeling a bit unlucky too, and that's kind of a theme throughout the whole month. And I feel at the end of the day that Cancer is very lucky. Cancer is very protected. But Nine of Cups and Wheel of Fortune both reversed in a reading. They're kind of similar energies to me. You might feel like your luck is running a bit dry, which is normal. We have Mercury retrograde during this time, and you're moving fast. You're moving quite fast here, Cancer. So you definitely could benefit from slowing down, from breathing, but still expecting a lot of progress from yourself, because you are going to really move forward very quickly. But also don't rely on luck. Don't rely on things to just tie themselves up. I feel like you do have to be quite down with it, and like on high alert, ready to do what you need to do. So, also for the second week, try to not make too many huge decisions or too many life altering changes. You have a strong desire to do this in this month, but you're developing that in this month. That's being developed this month. It's not necessarily taking effect. So, spontaneity is okay, but watch out for rash thoughts, rash concepts, rash decisions for sure, because you could regret changing too much too soon. Because as you're moving into the third week, Cancer, Eight of Swords, you're down by Five of Swords, you have something to deal with. You have like the root of why you're feeling a bit brittle, why you're feeling a bit old in your expression or withering. Like, I do sense that Cancer wants to change their image and their aesthetic so much in an attempt to rejuvenate and in an attempt to grow their strength. But you've got to see the root of it there in the third week before you really set out on that. You can plan it, you can think about what you want, but the third week is all about you facing what that is, what the problem area was, because those are both pretty hard-hitting energies right together with each other there. So that could be a breakup week for some of you. That could be a sort of betrayal type of week for you. So make sure you're moving through the portions of August before then, preparing yourself, fortifying your shell, making yourself stronger, and see if you see it coming as well. I think that it's important to know that whatever comes forward towards the end of the month in August, how did you see this coming? And more so than being upset about it, or more so than being really discouraged by what happens, Cancer, I want you to pay very close attention to like what signs you had. Like, really use your incredible hindsight to see how you can see this type of thing coming in the future before it's too bad. And it's really, I really don't sense that most Cancers are going through something very traumatic. There's no Ten of Swords, there's no Tower energy or even death. So I really don't think that it's going to be a life-altering pain or something, but something is sharp and a bit unexpected, I feel. And also, Cancer is quite sensitive right then as well, too. It feels like you're quite fragile, or you're quite prone to bleeding a lot or something. Like, I sense that sharp sword energy there is just harder on you than it would be on most people. So again, all that you can really do about that is fortify your shell leading up to that period of time. And if and when it happens, don't be afraid to see how it happened versus wallowing in the pain of what actually did happen. And you'll also see that you were surprised, or that it's going to be important in the future to not be blindfolded. Again, Eight of Swords is blindfolded, and oftentimes it's quite easy to get out of Eight of Swords. It's quite easy to access your own strength to pervade that. But if you just stand still and you stay blindfolded, you're going to see the 9 and 10 of Swords energy come soon. So see about how creative you can get in avoiding that, and in powerfully rising above those types of situations, because you've had enough of that. Like, I feel like the last few years for Cancer has been very full of 9 and 10 of Swords energy. And you can see in August how you could be headed that direction again. And a large part of avoiding it is, tapping into that Five of Swords energy. What is pain to you, Cancer? How do you experience pain in other people? A lot of people come to Cancer when they're in pain, so Cancer inadvertently processes a lot of pain for a lot of people. How has that been for you? How has that experience been for you? And how can you maybe make pain a bit less of a dynamic in your life, whether it be from yourself or from other people? Do you seek out people who are in pain to heal? Some Cancers do that, especially when they are growing their power, like they will sometimes not always consciously seek out hurt people and heal them, just to remember that they have that power and they have that nurturing ability, so that they can maybe implement that on themselves. So see that dynamic and see how you can overcome any negativity that you are feeling from that in that week. Week number 4, Cancers, 4 of Swords, rooted down by the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So I think the phase that you've been in of, recollecting, understanding past pain and how you can overcome it, that's been good, Cancer, but I do feel at the end of August it's going to be really empowering also to come out of that as well. For me, 4 of Swords reversed can be a sign that the going within, the, healing in bed, thinking about the past pain, because Four of Swords obviously comes after Three of Swords, which is, like the three swords in the heart. And to me, like with Four of Swords, you've like pulled the swords out of the heart, and you're now hanging them above your bed, and you're resting, you're reflecting on the pain. And reversed, it can be overdone. It can be stretched out too long. You've actually healed, but you've kind of gotten stuck in the cycle of obsessing about pain. So what can you do in the fourth week of August to get your mind off of things, to move forward, to have progression? Because there is a gloominess there, and I feel like Cancer being gloomy, especially around other people, makes other people have like a weird I don't know, opinion of you or thought of you, and that's not really a bad thing, but you can like feel the tension. You can feel people like maybe being fake to you, or not caring about you as much as you care about them. And I feel that that could be because you're projecting a little bit of an image that wallows a bit. So watch out for wallowing too much in August, Cancer. You've had like a lot of time, like March, April, May, June, and July was a time where that was like appropriate for you. And, if you didn't get an opportunity to do that at all, it's okay here. But if you've been in that recovery mode, if you've been healing since about March, I really feel the fourth week of August is a good signpost for you to come out of it and for you to start thriving once more. Because I feel that Wheel of Fortune is also in reverse, because it shows like how much you bypass luck and bypass benevolent opportunities by maybe just staying at home, and maybe by just keeping in your shell and not reaching towards them. So it will be time to reach again soon, Cancer. Especially as we move into September. You do have Four of Cups as your central theme for the month. So it is about you. It is about your complexes as a person. It's about gaining the wisdom off of the pain of the past, yes. But I really feel like that's coming to a close here as well. And I think that's why Four of Cups is in the position that it's in, because the cup is there, the knowledge is there. There's no reason to postpone or stretch out this period of stillness. I see a lot of stillness here. And that's been good for you. That's been important for you. But by September, I want to see Cancer being able to be more mobile, being able to be more strong and more physically vital, I feel like, because you're feeling a little bit weak, a little bit gloomy, a little bit prone to wallowing. And it makes sense because you've got some of these heavier energies. At the same time, sometimes the balance is so important, because wallowing a lot, being very hurt, being very pushed down can pull in that 10 of Swords or 9 of Swords energy quite easily. So enjoy yourself, enjoy your lessons this month, enjoy what equations you come to, or what conclusions you come to, I should say. Through, like, you're very formulaic, you're doing a lot of equations, like this plus this equaled that in my life. Enjoy the conclusions, and maybe be willing by September, by like the fourth week of August, to not be so formulaic, and to just kind of like, I feel like the Fool energy would be very beneficial for you as we move into September. So we'll see if that comes up for you all then. But anyway, Cancers, I'm wishing you a lot of love and light during this time, coming past your solar return. It's Leo time, and I do feel like Cancer can really benefit during this time. So don't be afraid to access your luck. Don't be afraid to show up to yourself and show up in life, rather than taking the back seat or hiding under the covers for all of August. But anyway, Cancers, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this reading here. If you haven't had the opportunity yet to subscribe to my channel, I would so appreciate that. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising sign if you get the opportunity. And you can check the description box below to find me on various social media websites. And I will be talking to you guys soon. Much love. Bye.